Hey, this is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck opening. This is going to be a mass mutation deck from that $1 sale, and we'll see what we get. I actually did not see those houses, so this is going to be a real guess. Mario, Athlete of the Eloquent Chateau. Okay, I'm going to think Sanctum, Untamed, and Logos. Well, I got Logos, Untamed, no Sanctum, but these. All right. Cool. So hoping for speed, control, some control and burst. The untamed control would tend to be mostly of the board variety. All right. See what we get here. Yeah, Mario, Athlete of the Eloquent Chateau. All right, Dees, Brabble. That's some Amber control right there. 2 Brabbles. Ooh, Dominator Bobble. That's fun. That's a fun card. If we get some other creatures stuck on the board. Imp Spectre, okay. A little bit of Purge from hand. Lots of little creatures here. Second Imp Spectre. Got a Cinder. That's interesting with the Brabbles and Imp Specters, because Cinder has, Reap, Destroy a friendly creature. Yeah. So I'm never like super confident that an Imp Spectre hit is going to be good. I tend to expect little on those, but being able to fire it right when the Imp Spectre hits the board is not bad. 2 Cinders too, lots of doubles going on. Ooh, Snarette, that's some good Amber control. And this one has a draw icon on it. Lots of creatures. We're at, what, 7 creatures now in Dees? So, yeah, that's quite a lot of creatures. We got Anguish also with a draw icon. More Amber control, can't complain about that. And it's a nice big creature. Gleeful Mayhem. Okay, notice this is the first card we've seen with Amber on it. So, not looking good for Amber generation so far. But this gives us some board control. Yeah, it's interesting. Relentless Creeper, would love to have one of these things with some icons on it. As it is, it's a little boring to have this just keep coming back, especially when we have so many creatures. I guess maybe with the Cinders it helps something, but I'm not thrilled. Whoa, that's cool though. Guilty Hearts comes with a pip normally, an Amber pip normally, but this one also gets 2 draw icons. So that's cool. Wow, that's 4 draw icons we've seen so far too. So maybe we get a good Cronus Infomorph setup. That'd be pretty great. Love Guilty Hearts too. It's a really good card. All right, on to Logos. And actually, by the way, Guilty Hearts would, it's counter anti-synergistic with Snarette, but nothing else in here. So that's nice. All right, Bot booked in. Really nice card. Almost never get to reap with her, but would love to. I mean, it's just a fun, good card. So happy to see that. We've got Diametric Charge. Hey, that's cool. Little bit of board control. An Amber Pip. That's great. There's an Infomorph. Gave us some draw icons. Not surprising to see that here. Okay, the fact the next card is a Lethalogica makes me hope we're going to get some Cronus in here, maybe even 2. Lethalogica gives us an Amber, gets us through our deck. It's great. We've got QMEX. Again, would like to see some pips on this, but that's okay. Play, draw a card. When it's destroyed, you archive it. We've got Titan Engineer. Big body. We have a lot of kind of just big-ish creatures now. We have little ones and big ones. A little bit in the middle, but mostly big and little. There's a Cronus with a draw icon. That makes me very happy. So when you fire that icon, you draw a card, you archive a card. And if it stays on the board and we get to use some of these other draw icons, then we get to do more draw than archive. I'm hoping for another Cronus here, actually. Yes, 2 Cronus. That's cool. So if you have both these on the board, right, you have that on the board, you play this one, you draw a card, archive 2 cards. And then going forward, if we, again, if we get to play some of these other cards with draw pips, it's going to make us very happy. So that's cool. I really like to see that. Discombobulator is an upgrade that prevents your amber from being stolen. That's not bad. More 2 power, wants to be destroyed stuff. Research Smoko. Love to see this card just partially just because it's mutant, but goes all the way back to Coda. Really looking forward to the mutant flood. Whoa! And then the Archivist. I don't know how I feel about this. I guess this is multi-purpose because okay. First of all, the chance that we get to archive this face up is not bad because of the Cronus, right? So it's actually not unlikely that we'll get to actually put this in our archives from hand, which is great for the Archivist. However, the 2 draw icons, if you have a Cronus in your hand or on the board the same time you have the Archivist, you'd rather just play it and get those draw pips. So I think this is an Archivist that has a really good chance of getting into the archives that we're not going to want to do that with. And so that's a little funny. But yeah, I don't. And the truth is, there's like no random archives here. So because of that, the value of having the Archivist in archives is greatly diminished. I think we just play it for the pips. I think. Interesting. Ooh, Zenzi. That could really make this fast between the Cronuses and the Zenzi. You could have a lot of draw and a lot of archives. All right. Notice though, so far, so many creatures here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures in Logos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures in Deaths. 9 creatures in Logos, 9 creatures in Deaths. How many pips so far? Lots of draw pips, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 amber pips. That's really underwhelming. So we'll see what we get here in Untamed, but I'm feeling bad about this just from the perspective of having too many creatures and too little amber, printed amber. We'll see. All right, Persistence Hunting. It's a nice board control card, soft board control. Got a Dark Fairy, 2 power fight, gain 2 skirmish. That's fine. Another Dark Fairy. So many 2 power creatures in here. Flumph with a draw icon. Wow, where did all the draw icons come from? Because we got 2 from each Cronus and 2 from Infomorph. But we've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've seen 8 draw icons. And I think 2 of them are unexplained. So, Resurgence? Is that what does it? I think we're going to get a couple of Resurgence. Ooh, Key Frog. That's interesting. 2 power with a destroyed effect. So many of those. Man, that puts us, though, to 22 creatures. That's crazy. Lost in the Woods. All right, that's interesting. Another Lost in the Woods. Wow. Got Rapid Evolution to give us a big creature. Okay. There's 1 copy of Resurgence. Return a creature from your discard pile to your hand. If it's a mutant, get another creature. I was thinking, well, we're not going to get creatures in Untamed. The Resurgences aren't going to get good, but we do have 4 creatures. And then anything in the other houses that would be worth pulling back, well, like the Cronus, yeah, for sure. I guess. There's the other one. Two cards left. We got another creature, Alumalu. Puts us at 23. 24 creatures, Eldest Bear. 2 leaders, 24 creatures. 2 of them are leaders. This is just too many creatures to be good, unfortunately, and not enough pips. Although that does put us at 8, 9 pips, 9 amber pips, and the deck is probably pretty fast, but I still don't think it has. I think it's just too many creatures. Very interesting, though. I mean, that's kind of the dream with Cronus. Well, not totally the dream. You'd like the pips to be all on the Cronus, but having a Cronus with a draw is always nice. Yeah, this is an interesting one. Okay, let's see. So I am going to go ahead and scan it in. With a deck like this, I'm going to say 65 because I think, if it gets on the board, it can do a lot, but it wouldn't be totally oppressive even if it gets completely out on the board. Oh, that persistence hunting is a legacy, by the way. But, even if this gets all the way out on the board, it's still not going to be, it could reap a lot, sure, but I don't think it's, like, going to lock anything, even in the best case. And that really hurts it. And then the fact that you really have to be getting through the deck fast to get enough pips. I mean, 9 pips total. It's just, I don't think it's enough. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna guess 65. I don't think it's gonna be exactly that, but I think it'll be close. Whoa! I was completely wrong. SAS says this is 77. We'll see. I'm way more likely to actually give this some runs as a result of that. Now looking, 25 of that is in Untamed and 31 in Logos, and only 19 in Dees. So SAS thinks the Dees is holding it back, but and yeah, the creature control is not very good at 7.6. Low amber control, low expected amber, but 21 speed. So, 24 creatures in the end. So many. So many. I think is the max 26. I think 26 might be the highest number of creatures in the deck. That's crazy. So, okay, well, I will actually give it a try at this point, and see all those drop hits. Maybe that's what does it. All right. Anyway, that was Mario, Athlete of the Eloquent Chateau. Hope you enjoyed and that you will get out there and forge some keys.